Hello, my Taurus friends. Welcome. Welcome aboard. If you're brand new, welcome back. If you're not, welcome home. If that sits perfectly for you. Today we want to talk about what's coming in for you in October of 2024. If you happen to be a Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you happen to know or love someone who is, right? There are just a few things I want to add to that. Number one, please trust your intuition here, right? If this does not resonate for you, if it doesn't feel like a yes message, then it's not. This is a general reading, so it can't and won't apply to everyone. So if it doesn't, that's okay. Check your other placements. Pick a card reading if you're really looking for messaging, right? So just allow your intuition to guide you, right? And if it's not that big giant heck yeah, then it is a no thank you. The other thing is, please avoid any temptation to try to bend your story in order to make these messages fit. Look at what's going on with you, my little Taurus friends. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to say right off the top of my head here, you guys are going to have a very interesting October. You're starting off with Disguise and Banish a Curse. So what's up with this? Interesting. So here's the thing. Disguising and banishing a curse are very similar. Oh, and you get opposition. Okay, so whatever's moving in for you in October, it sounds like it's going to be a thing, right? My creative babies protect the galaxy from fear. Okay, all right, so here we go. Let's have these conversations. Disguise, banish a curse, opposition, and my creative babies protect the galaxy from fear. All right, so facts. If we're talking about banishing curses, here's the deal. Elsewhere in the magical universe, you might find people who tell you you need to banish a curse. In fact, I will often say, please don't conjure what you can't banish or what's going to take a lot of effort to banish. The fact of the matter is, you're bringing that curse and you're banishing it. So the thing here is, what are you taking action on? And what are you allowing to be in your field? These are good questions, especially with disguise, right? So things show up disguised as other things. We can hide in plain sight, right? As do so very many things, right? Hide in plain sight. And every single one of them is something that you showed up with, for, or as. In Eileen Land also, oppositions are always opportunities, right? So there's never a need to banish anything. There is a need to integrate. There is a need to transmute. There is a need to alchemize. And so the way that you utilize any energy pulls it out of its disguise as something other. And by that, what I'm... hold on. Let me get my brain on here. So what happens is we have things that become our blind spots, right? They're in our periphery. They're in our fields for so long that we stop noticing that they're there, right? They are in effect disguised. But here's the deal. Sometimes those are our biggest anchors. And so if you're feeling this tension, what it is that you're going to create in its place might be the very thing that is the antidote, right? The tipping point to any fear that you might feel. You've got the Page of Swords, the Moon, the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, Justice, the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Page of Pentacles. Now here's the deal. You definitely have some unexpected, hidden things, right? You've got the Moon, you've got Justice, you've got the High Priestess. These all indicate things moving behind the scenes. You have the Three of Swords and the Four of Swords, which indicate deep healing, right? The Page, both Pentacles and Swords, bringing in opportunity, right? Both in your mental realm and your absolute reality. So whatever's been hiding in plain sight is going to be revealed to you. Absolutely, right? That's what these majors are trying to say. Like, whatever it is, it's coming to the surface, right? It's working its way up. It might not be a pleasant thing, but you have the capacity to manage that, to deal with it. And if you don't feel like you do right now, the antidotes, the methods, the way that you'll manage this will show up for you. Just pay attention. And then don't be in such a rush. Thank you. Don't be in such a rush to expect it to stop aching. Okay? So whatever this is that's coming up and out for you, my Taurus friends, I don't think it's going to be wonderful. I don't think it's going to be one of those beautiful secrets that all of a sudden, you know, comes out and you get this big windfall or this big opportunity. But here's the deal. If you do the work, this does present as an opportunity, right? Three of Pentacles. People will show up. Whoever you need to show up as you're healing from whatever this is will be available to you. You'll have all of that new information and it will serve beautifully, right? I get the sense that this is definitely something emotional, probably something that's been brewing, and brewing is not the right word, but that's been in your fields for a very long time. Like, I feel like this has just been sitting unnoticed. I don't necessarily think that it's something that was swept under the rug, but I think that it was something, you know what, I'm going to get one more big card. I definitely think that it was something that's just been kind of, I don't even want to say unnoticed, but you know how some things just echo? Yeah, so the thing is, what will happen is that you'll be able to plant anew here. You won't have to deal with it for long. I think the healing will be fairly quickly, but be patient with yourself, right? Be patient with yourself. Allow the things that come into to create the beginnings of that healing process to seed the next steps, right? The next blossoms, the next cycles. Allow them enough space and enough fuel, fuel to be nurtured, right? In whatever the way that this was not to be nurtured. And remember that what you're doing is healing a fear, right? And fear starts in your mind. So start there and then work through your body, work through your emotions, work through your spiritual aspects, whatever this is. I'm not sure what it is, but I know that you do. So my Taurus friends, I wish you nothing but the best. So October for you is going to be healing something that you really didn't even know you needed healing from, right? Like, so serendipitous kind of healing event. Just allow it. And remember, you have assistance, okay? Utilize that. Yeah. So take care, be super blessed, and hit like, hit subscribe, come back, let me know how it goes. All right, take care.